Okay, so I was wondering what to do for today, and this meditation I stumbled upon kept coming up. It's a loving kindness and compassion meditation, and I thought with everything that's going on right now, I thought it'd be great to do a little meditation for ourselves and for others. And so I thought this would be good. So I hope we enjoy it today. Okay, so please settle into a comfortable position and allow yourself to relax. Good morning, Julie. We are just getting started on a loving kindness and compassion meditation. So just take a moment to get settled to a comfortable position and allow yourself to relax. Take a deep breath and release. For a few moments, just focus on your breath and clear your mind of worries. Notice when you are breathing in and breathing out. Let yourself experience and be aware of the sensations of breathing. Now picture someone who is close to you, someone toward whom you feel a great amount of love. Notice how this love feels in your heart. For those that just joined, we just started a loving kindness and compassion meditation. Take a moment just to relax and to picture someone who is close to you, someone who you feel a great amount of love. And just take a moment to notice this love and how it feels in your heart. Notice the sensations around your heart. Perhaps you feel a sensation of warmth, of openness, or maybe even tenderness. Continue breathing and focusing on these feelings as you visualize your loved ones. As you breathe out, imagine that you are extending a golden light that holds your warm feelings from the center of your heart. Imagine that golden light reaches out to your loved ones, bringing him or her or they peace and happiness. At the same time, silently recite these phrases. May you have happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you experience joy and ease. May you have happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you experience joy and ease. As you silently repeat these phrases, remember to extend that golden light to your loved ones from your heart. Feel with all your heart that you wish your loved ones happiness and freedom from suffering. And as you are visualizing your loved ones and extending out that golden light, repeat the phrases. May you have happiness. May you experience joy and ease. May you be free from suffering. And just take notice of any sensations that come up for you. May it be warmth, openness, concern, or tenderness. May you have happiness. May you experience joy and ease. May you be free from suffering. Now think of a time when this person was suffering. Maybe they experienced an illness, an injury, or a difficult time. Notice how you feel when you think of their suffering. How does your heart feel? Do the sensations change? Do you continue to feel warmth or openness or tenderness? Are there other sensations? Perhaps an aching sensation? Just take a note of just how you feel. And continue to visualize your loved ones as you breathe. Imagine that you are extending that golden light from your heart to your loved ones. And that golden light is easing their suffering. Extend this light out to them during your exhalation with the strong, heartfelt wish that they be free from their suffering. And recite silently to them, may you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. Notice how this feels in your heart. What happened to your heart? Did the sensations change? Did you continue to feel warmth, openness, or maybe tenderness? Were there other sensations? Were there other sensations, perhaps those of aching or concern? Did you have a wish to take away the other's suffering? Take a moment to just sit with these sensations as you extend that golden light out to your loved ones and the situation that may have caused them pain. As you continue to sit with them, recite to them, may you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you have joy and happiness. Take a deep breath in and release. Now, contemplate a time when you had suffered yourself. Perhaps you experienced a conflict
with someone you care about or did not succeed in something you wanted, or perhaps maybe you were physically ill. Notice how you feel when you think of your suffering. How does your heart feel? Do you continue to feel warmth, openness, or tenderness? Are there other sensations? Perhaps ones of distress, unease, concern, or even aching. Take a moment to feel into those sensations that you might be feeling. How do they resonate for you? And just as you wish for your loved ones' sufferings to end, we wish that our own suffering would end. And envision your own pain and suffering leaving so that we may experience happiness and so that you may experience that happiness. Letting go of all that does not serve you. And bringing that happiness into your heart center. I am love. I am happiness. I am love. I am happiness. Continue to visualize yourself as you breathe. Imagine that golden light emanating from your heart and is easing your suffering. With each exhalation, feel the light emanating within you with the strong, heartfelt wish that you be free from your suffering. Silently recite to yourself, may I be free from this suffering. May I have joy and happiness. I am love. I am compassion. May I be free from this suffering. May I have joy and happiness. I am love. I am compassion. Again, notice how this feels in your heart. What kind of sensation did you feel? Did they change from when you were envisioning your own suffering? How is this feeling different from when you wished your loved one's suffering to be relieved? Did you feel warmth, openness, and tenderness? Were there other sensations, such as pressure, did you have a wish to take away your own suffering? Take a moment to sit with these sensations as you continue to visualize that golden light emanating from your heart center. Take a deep breath in and exhale. How are you feeling? As you release any suffering that you may be experiencing or have experienced, repeat to yourself, I am love. I am compassion. And visualize you giving yourself a big, warm embrace. I am love. I am compassion. And just take a moment to be with yourself. Feel that warmth, that openness, and tenderness. I am love. I am compassion. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, take a deep breath in and exhale. Now visualize someone you neither like nor dislike, a neutral person, someone you may see in your everyday life, such as a colleague, a classmate, or whom you are not familiar, a bus driver, someone on the subway, someone in your neighborhood, or a stranger you pass on the street. As you bring this person forward, or even a group of people, that you may not be familiar with, and though you may not be familiar with them, think of how they may be suffering in their own life. This person may also have conflict with loved ones or others, or may have suffered illness or strife in some way. Imagine a situation in which that person or those individuals may have suffered. Again, this could be someone you do not know well, someone you may pass on the street, seen in a grocery store, seen on the news. Hmm. Someone in passing, or even a neighbor. Imagine a situation in which they may have suffered. Notice your heart center. Does it feel different? Do you feel more warmth, openness, and tenderness? Are there other sensations? As you take notice of these sensations. Also take notice how your heart may feel different from when you were envisioning your own or a loved one's suffering. How does these sensations differ from when you thought about your own suffering or a loved one's suffering? Take a moment to take notice and to sit with these sensations. Continue to visualize that person or those individuals as you breathe. And imagine that you are extending the golden light from your heart to them. And that golden light is easing their suffering. And as you exhale, extend that light out to them with a strong, heartfelt wish that they be free from suffering. Breathe in and exhale. See that golden light extending from your heart center out to them. And as you exhale, see that golden light free them from their suffering. Breathe in. Breathe out. See if this wish can be as strong as the wish for your own or a loved one's suffering to be relieved. And silently recite to that individual or to that group. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. Again, notice how this feels in your heart? Did the sensations change from when you were envisioning this person's suffering or that group of people's suffering? Did you continue to feel warmth, openness, and tenderness? Were there other sensations? Did you have a wish to take away this person's suffering? How were these feelings different from when you were wishing to take away your own or a loved one's suffering? Breathe in, breathe out. Visualize that golden light emanating from your heart to theirs. Breathe in, breathe out. And on your next exhalation, visualize that golden light easing their suffering. Breathe in, breathe out. Now visualize someone with whom you have difficulty in your life. This may be a parent or a child, or someone whom you disagree, a partner, a roommate, with whom, or just someone with whom you've had an argument with, or a coworker with whom you do not get along with. Just someone whom you're having a difficult moment with in your life. Although you may have negative feelings towards this person, think of how this person has suffered in his or her or their own life. This person has also had conflict with loved ones or has dealt with failures or may have suffered an illness. Think of a situation in which this person may have suffered. Notice your heart center. Does it feel different? Do you feel more warmth, openness, and tenderness? Are there other sensations? Perhaps an aching sensation? How does your heart feel different from when you were envisioning your own or a loved one's suffering. Take a moment to notice. Take notice of how you're feeling as you think of their own suffering. Continue to visualize this person as you breathe. And imagine that you are extending that golden light from your heart to that person. And that golden light is easing their suffering. Extend this light out to them during your exhalation with a strong, heartfelt wish that they be free from suffering. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now see if this wish can be as strong as the wish for your own or a loved one's suffering to be relieved. And silently recite to that person or to those individuals. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. If you have difficulty in wishing for this person's suffering to be relieved, then think of a positive interaction you have had with this person that can help you in wishing them joy and happiness. Perhaps there was a time when you got along, laughed together, or worked well together on an assignment, or found comfort in each other's words. Continue to silently recite. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. Again, notice how this feels in your heart. Did the sensations change? Did you feel warmth, openness, and tenderness? How were these feelings different from when you were wishing for your own suffering to end or that of a loved one's? Were there other sensations? Perhaps a tightness in the chest. Did you have a wish to take away this person's suffering? Take a moment to be with these sensations and feelings and to emanate that golden light from your heart center to theirs. And now that we are almost at the end of this meditation, I would like to end it with a wish for all other beings suffering to be relieved. Just as we wish to have peace, happiness, and to be free from suffering, we also wish this for all beings. Now bask in the joy of this open-hearted wish to ease the suffering of all people, and how this attempt brings joy, happiness, and compassion in your heart at this very moment. See that beautiful golden light emanating out from your heart center to all beings and to Gaia, Mother Earth, and send them joy, happiness, and compassion, and the wish to ease their suffering. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Namaste. Mhm. How was that for everyone? Definitely a little different from what I've done in the past, but I did ad lib a little bit and threw a little um, inner child stuff in there, and just a nice little, wrapped it with a nice bow at the end. I at least tried to anyways. I'm gonna go work backwards this time on my screen. Judy, how was that for you? Did you have anything you would like to share? She might be out. How about Ashley? How was that for you?
Hear me?
Yes, Ashley.
Great. Thanks so much, Kristine. I thought that was really facilitated beautifully and also timely for me.
Thank you.
I think for me, my difficult person and then loved one were the same person. Like, but yeah, no, definitely timely for me in terms of being healing for a particular relationship that I'm having difficulty with. So I appreciated that. And yeah, also just the energy of it. And I also agree that just, given everything that's happening, it's also timely for that as well. So thank you.
Thank you. JJ, how about you? How was this for you?
Thank you so much, Christina.
Oh, you're so
it-
welcome.
I echo Ashley's words. I have to say, very timely, very important, and very beautiful. Because, yeah, finding compassion and love for ourselves, but also for others and others that you're having difficulty with, really, really so important. And so I thank you for getting us in touch with those feelings and the inner child. Aspect really came through for me. So thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you. Andrea, how about you?
Yes, thank you, Kristine. It was very timely for me also because I focused on a loved one who needs some healing at this time. So I found it very relaxing, and again, it also timely for the people of Texas. Very, very timely. So I just want to say thank you. I enjoyed it very much, and I thought you did a terrific job. Thank you, Kristine.
Thank you. Thank you. Liz, how about you? How was that for you?
That was beautiful. Thank you, Kristine. I mean, I think it was exactly what I needed this week. I just was feeling a lot of emotions. I try not to watch the news, but I couldn't help but let it seep in this week. And so just a lot of sadness and anger percolating. So letting that go and having a way to send love. I just could feel my heart chakra was sending the love, but I also felt like this really strong tension of it being like sort of this big circulating loop of energy coming, flowing in and out. And then at the end, I could see all of the people that we have asked to send light to. I just saw them activating like a grid. And it was just sort of this reinforcement of like, we're all connected, we're all one. And it was just a really lovely moment. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Melvin, how about you? How was that?
It was great. It was great. It was great. I used this as, I know it's meditation, but I also used it in my mind as visualization and wishing them well and incorporating to love thy neighbor as I love thyself. And sometimes what we see, the difficulty in other people also exists in us personally. But all in all, the core of wishing them well is what I really like. At the same time of being detached without attachment. So that's how it was for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's go back. Judy, are you there? Are you with us?
Hi, Kristine. Thank you.
You're so welcome. How was that for you?
Kristine, it was so beautiful. Your voice, your guidance, the love from your heart emanating.
Thank you.
Oh, it was just breathtaking. It was exactly what I needed to have your beautiful guiding voice. I have to say, for most of it, I don't know where I was. I would have people popping in that I thought I might identify. And then it was in so many different scenarios, different settings, just shifting so much that if I would have tried to stop to identify, I would have lost the momentum of however, I was journeying through with all these people, known and unknown. So I really just tried not to attach and think about, well, who is that? Like when I had that thought, I just knew whatever healing was being done for myself or to that person or that group, and go on to the next. So thank you so much for a
Yes.
thoughtful, heartfelt led meditation.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Alice,
Thank
how
you.
about you? How was it for you?
Let's see. Oh, mine is off. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had really a totally unexpected, totally different things show up for me. Every being that came in for me from the beginning was a being in spirit. My mother showed up, but my grandmother and her 3 other adult daughters showed up. And they are, I felt, really trapped and repeating a cycle of suffering. And so every time you sent the word suffering, I would try to send more healing light from my heart. And only at the end did I actually feel that there was any acceptance on their part of that. My mother kind of stood off to the side as a witness, but my grandmother and her 3 daughters who had gone through, well, they had all gone through hell together from the time her husband, my grandfather, left her. And so it totally was different than anything. I was like astonished, that this is what showed up. And then at the end, I also felt the people of Ukraine and the people of Texas, kind of come in collectively. So again, I just let it flow the way, and I tried to listen to every word that you said, and just let it flow and not judge where it was going or what was happening. So it was lovely.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Well, thank you all so much for being here with me today. I know it's the holiday weekend, and we definitely, there's a lot going on and a lot in the world and our own lives and everything. So I appreciate you all so much for being here with me and letting me do this for you all. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Kristine.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I hope you all have a great day.
You too.
Kristine.
For clarity, am I on next Sunday?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank
And
you. Go ahead.
you're it, because
Okay.
I'm on my way to, I'll be in New York.
Have a good time.
Yes, have a wonderful trip, Alice.
Thank you. Getting a nursery together.
That's
That'll be
exciting.
Right.
Very exciting.
Take care, everybody.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. That was lovely.